Hi, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar Verma from Unikaksha. So in this session, we are going to discuss how to integrate of your AWS account with export variables in the Terraform, right? So if you want to communicate with your AWS account when you have a IAC tool like Terraform, so you can share of your credential inside the provider.tf provider file, or another method is that you can share of your credential using of the export variables. And another method is that you have to install the AWS CLI and then you can share of your credential. So provider.tf, this is not secure communication method because this is a plain text file. So if someone have a this file, he can compromise of your security, right? He can provision any kind of resources when he have the secret key and access key. So the best way is that generally people use of the export variables in the production environment. So where you can share of your access key and secret key. So then you can authenticate with your AWS account. So I will show you how we are going to proceed of this. So when you don't have the idea how to set the provider, so please don't worry, always take the help. You have to read the documentation of the terraform.io, right? So now let's see. This is my browser and this is the official documentation of the Terraform and it's available for free. You can utilize of this. So this is the way using of the provider.tf. You can copy this code and paste, and .tf is a template file extension. So here you have to share the reason in which region you are going to provision of your resources. Here you can share the access key and here you can share the secret key, but this is not right approach, right? So I will recommend you have to share of your credential in the form of the variables, right? So what to do? First of all, you have to copy this, okay, and paste on your Linux machine where you have the Linux machine, correct? So this is my Linux machine, okay. Control L. So now paste it, and here you have to share the access key. So I have already downloaded the access key because I have already created a account in AWS. I have a user Terra admin. So you can copy and paste the access key. So here, this is the access key. And friend, please don't share of your access key and secret key with anyone. Otherwise, you are going to compromise with your security. He can provision any kind of resource. Again, you have to copy this, and now here you have to define, just a second, let me copy the secret key. So here I'm going to paste inside the double, and here you have to share the reason detail in which reason you want to provision of your resources, right? So I want to provision my resources inside the AP South 1. This is the code of Mumbai. You can get the reason detail from your Amazon Web Console, right? This is the code AP South 1, right? So like this, you can set the variable in the Amazon, correct? So now what to do? When everything is fine, so what to do? We have to install the plugin when plugin is available or not. So when we define the variable, so inside a data directory, I have a file provider.tf. So here you have to share the provider. So my provider is AWS, but my credential is not available. So what to do? We have to run the Terraform in it. Here is the problem. Invalid block definition in the file. Just a second. Let me read this file. Okay. Now I hope this is correct. Terraform init. Yes, it's initializing. Perfect. And when I will show you tree-a, so this is my provider file, right? And this is my provider plugins, right? And again, you can see in my provider file, I don't have any kind of security credential like access key and user key, right? So thank you so much.